Hey everybody, welcome back to Ask Jen on the Uprising Network. I'm your host and your most honest homegirl, Jen. Today we are talking about that outer work, you know, that 9 to 5, that hustle that we got every day, but we doing that inner work too, and we are talking about some self-esteem issues. So before I talk about the questions that I have submitted for you today, I'm just going to dive into that topic of jobs and work a little bit because I see this happen a lot and I feel like I need to address it. People feel like, I'm tired of going to work every day. I'm tired of working for somebody else, and feel like the answer and their remedy is to create a job for themselves. Well, something that I'm noticing is everybody works for somebody. Working for yourself is not going to save you from work. I see so many people complain about the traditional 9 to 5 structure, and it's in fact what they actually need. You don't have no internal processes. You lack customer service skills. You don't have any skills available to be able to do your job well, but you're running away from it. I think the skills that people learn in traditional employment are important in every economic situation possible, meaning working for yourself is not the solution to hating your job. You need to figure out a way to be able to replicate some of those positive working relationships in your new business. You need to learn how to build policies and procedures, hire individuals, work on a team. I feel like so many people just leap into entrepreneurship with the idea that I don't want to work for somebody else. You do, in fact, need to work for somebody else because you don't have no skills. Sharpen those skills in the workplace before you even think about working for yourself. And if you have a problem working for yourself, you probably need to work somewhere else. Figure something else out. If the 9 to 5 not working for you and you failing or not doing well at being a business owner, you're going to have to figure something else out. I just don't think that it's the escape that everybody is looking for. In fact, you are going to work harder. If you already hate a 9 to 5, entrepreneurship is for sure not for you. So just think about it a little bit. Y'all know I'm a 9 to 5 hottie. Ask Jen is my side job, but I do love going to work and I do have a job that I love. So I got lots of questions about career tips. Y'all know the economy is going through its ups and downs right now, so I'm trying to support my people as much as possible. So let's get into these questions. My job is doing mass layoffs and it's giving me extreme anxiety, but I don't want to leave and miss out on any layoff benefits. Any tips on how to curb my anxiety? I think it's smart that you hanging in so you don't miss out on none of those layoff benefits. I've heard of people getting very generous severance packages by just staying before a layoff. So if you can hold out as long as possible, I would definitely suggest it. One thing I can say is preparation. You cannot prepare yourself too much. 1, LinkedIn. Go on LinkedIn if you could possibly type in your job or your job title and see what other companies are looking for in employees that look like you and start to prepare your resume as such. Secondly, anybody at your current job that can act as a reference, a resource, or write you a letter of recommendation, put them in your back pocket. Ain't no telling where everybody gonna end up if your job does do all these layoffs. So make sure the allies that you do have, keep them on standby. Next, see what unemployment benefits that you are eligible for. I know like layoffs are handled a little differently from people like being fired or leaving a job. So make sure you figure out what type of support or what type of financial aspects that you are available to you as you being a layoff employee. And all I can say is good luck. We have seen these companies do some very nasty, dirty, low down stuff to their employees due to whatever is happening in these layoff situations. All I can ask you to do is protect yourself the best you can, and very good luck. I have a horrible manager, dang. I'm sure it's because they are overwhelmed, but it makes my working conditions unbearable. How can I bring up their lack of leadership without sounding like I'm criticizing them? One thing that I can say is, at work, we all have a job to do. Your manager's job is to manage you. Bringing up their lack of management is not criticizing. It is them not doing their job properly. So I feel like if you understand the job responsibilities and you feel like you are not getting the proper direction or management that you need, bring it up to them. If they are not coming to you for one-on-one time, which most managers should, definitely bring it to them. Hey, such and such, can I get on your calendar on this day at this time? I would like to discuss X, Y, Z. And if your manager is still not receptive to the one-on-one time, all I would ask you to do is keep them on the up and up of what you're doing. Hey, I'm moving in this direction. I'm finishing this project. I'm working on this. Do you have any suggestions? Would you like to give me feedback? Continually provide them with opportunities to properly manage you. One thing I feel like is everybody is not intuitive. Not all people in management positions know how to manage. So sometimes you just have to take the lead on yourself and teach people how to work with you. If you are interested in being properly managed, just let your manager know the type of supervision and the type of management that you prefer. And I feel like that relationship could move in a better direction. Good luck. I hear all the time, people do not leave bad jobs, they leave bad managers. And I would hate for you to not be in a job or a position that you love simply because your manager is overwhelmed. One thing I've seen with like these companies like dissolving and moving on is people are being eliminated, but the work is still there, meaning that those responsibilities go to some other person. So just know that they are human and give them grace. Next question we have, my office is very cliquish and there are a lot of politics involved. My coworkers gather a lot outside of work, and I am not interested in hanging out with them. Rightfully so. Work is work and play is play. At work, it makes me feel like an outsider, and recently on my performance review, my supervisor stated that I was standoffish to other colleagues. Should I start attending these outings to fit in with my colleagues or continue not going out and risk my performance? 1, I do not think anything that you do outside of work should impact your performance whatsoever. I feel like that is so unequitable and so unfair, and that's something that needs to be addressed. Some people have anxiety disorders. Some people have caregiving and home situations that don't allow them to hang outside of work hours, and to be able to penalize people or put that against them within a work performance review just seems fishy. So, have the Department of Labor on standby for that one. My second idea is teamwork is really important in a working environment, regardless of how you feel about people. If the outings are not for you, rightfully so, find another way to engage with your coworkers. Maybe that's everybody doing a game of Scrabble during a lunch break, or sending out emails with like their horoscope or birthday emails. Find a way to be able to engage with your coworkers that does not involve you stepping outside of your comfort zone. I really feel like, it works for you because it creates a paper trail. Whatever you sending out to them that's not in person, I feel like you can provide proof that I'm a team player and I'm still trying to engage and talk to these people. And B, it just builds team morale. If people know that you are someone who took the initiative to be able to bring team building to this team, I think that's a phenomenal asset, and that should be brung up on your next performance review, not you not going to the movies with them last Thursday night. So what I would say is figure out your own way to engage. I feel like dealing with your coworkers in any aspect is not wrong. And if you can find out a way to do it just on your own and on your own accord, that's what's best. So good luck. Also, so I've been getting a lot of questions this week about transitions, specifically relocations, promotions. And I want y'all to know the only thing you can do is prepare. Research, and if all else fails, do it scared. I want to start a new career and I don't know if I'm too old. Do it scared. I'm burnt out from education. I want to pivot careers. Do it scared. I want to relocate for work. Do it scared. You got to stop asking for permission. Even for me, I ain't nobody. If you got goals that you want to attain and things that you want to do it anyway. Don't worry about who got something to say, who gonna worry about it, how things are getting taken care of. Think about a time where you tried your hardest and things went wrong. You can't. Go ahead and do that. Per usual, y'all know I'm going to take it to the tweets. Whatever job let me sleep all day, I need that one. Y'all know Jen dream jobs is a job that let her dream on the clock. I've been a professional napper as long as I've been alive. And if any of you all have a job that requires sleeping around the clock, let me know. I'm your girl. Best wishes to all the job seekers that watch Ask Jen, because we know these companies just been letting people go left and right. Anybody who need employment, I pray you seek it. Amen, honey. Some days I feel like my job is an inconvenience for me in the way I live my life. For example, I wake up at 5 o'clock every day to go work out because I got to be at work at 8. And it's not like I hate working out. It's just my job getting in the way of it sometimes, but I still get my ass up. And it's because working out make me look and feel so good, which gets into our next batch of questions. Per usual, y'all are always asking me about like my confidence, my journey in the gym. And I got a lot of body image questions. As a woman who has struggled with her body image for most of her life, I found these so relatable. So I was like, I got to get on the screen and talk to my people. But before we get into those questions, I got things to say. Don't center having a good life around losing weight. Y'all don't know how much I hear, well, if I lose a couple pounds, I'm going to go on this vacation, or I'm going to wear this outfit, or I'm going to go here and I'm going to do that. What if you don't ever lose those couple pounds? What if you die tomorrow? You ain't did nothing because you ain't lost weight. If you ain't lost no weight, you ain't lost shit. Don't even worry about the weight. Life needs to be lived regardless. If anybody is feeling like they need to lose a couple pounds before they hit a milestone, do a thing, wear a thing, please stop that thinking today. The outfit needs to get worn regardless. The thing needs to get done anyways, and the looks is going to be had whether you do it or not. Stop waiting until you lose weight or you change your body or you do this different thing to try to live your life to the fullest. Being fat is not illegal. It's not a crime. It don't hurt nobody. Let people live in their body comfortably, including you. It don't matter if you need to lose 200 pounds or just 2. The body that you are living in right now is just fine. If you don't take nothing else from this episode, know that the body that you have right now is fine. Whatever body you had this summer is a summer body. Whatever body you had this winter is a winter body. And whatever body you're going to get this earth, baby, they going to take. Don't worry about losing no weight before you hit any type of milestone. Just know Jen going to take her fat ass outside regardless. So whoever got a problem with that, come see me. But we're going to get into these body image questions. I felt like I saw myself in so many of these, so we just going to get down to it. Hi, Jen. How do you feel about the 90s thin, non-curvy bodies trending again? I've been a big girl my whole life. I don't care about no skinny bodies trending. What I can say is the Y2K era, the early 2000s, did a number on my girl. The low-rise jeans and the crop belly tops. 8-year-old Jen was panicking because I was not able to fit in those clothes. But this is 30-year-old grown Jen talking to you right now. Don't nobody care about that belly hanging. Don't nobody care about that ass being out. Wear all the clothes that you want to wear at the size and the body that you got right now. 90s thin being in and non-curvy bodies trending again. I don't feel no way about it because it don't mean nothing to me. Because this body going to be weird regardless. And if you got one just like me, baby, we in this bitch. We live forever. I feel like the thick body's not going nowhere. I also, 90 thin bodies being in, I feel like that's not a thing for my people. My husband and I have been together for 12 years. Congratulations to y'all because I don't know many. Okay. We have 2 kids and he has accepted me through my body changes and transitions. Over the past 3 years, he has been putting on weight and not really looking his best. Okay. How do I gently let him know he needs to get himself together without sounding like a hypocrite? I know you don't want to sound like a hypocrite, but you are. So as a woman who has had a baby, I know what having a baby do to your body. And I know sometimes we just don't look the best. Your husband stuck beside you. I'm not saying that you have to stick beside him, but as his lover, his confidant, his friend, you got to say something. And it's not even about the weight being gained. It's about knowing that how your partner is and how they operate when they look their best. Just let him know. I love seeing you in better clothes. I love seeing you feel more confident. I love seeing you being active. One thing I can know is a man gonna do something, you add a little extra onto it. If you tell him like, yeah, baby, I see you been going to the gym, you looking good, or ooh, you been eating right, ooh, that got your body looking nice. I like seeing you make them fresh peppers and onions. He gonna love that. All you gotta do is keep stroking his ego a little bit. And you know it don't take me and no time to lose weight anytime. All you gotta do is tell your man you see him, you like to see him running around and cooking, and he gonna lose 20 pounds in 3 weeks. So just let him know. I feel like definitely women are just a little bit, and this is probably sexist of me, just a little bit more sensitive to losing weight than men are. I feel like once you tell a man like, hey, you need to get it together, they usually do. If he like you, y'all been married 12 years, so I already know he do. Just let him know you not a hypocrite. You just want to see your partner at his best, like most of us do. I know that's right. I've been diagnosed with a mental health disorder, and the medication that I'm on has caused some significant hormonal acne. So can we talk about this? I feel like when doctors put you on medication and they are trying to cure an ailment, some of those things that don't include a mood disorder do not be discussed. I feel like sometimes your doctor does not tell you, you're going to have bad skin, you're going to gain a ton of weight. And I feel like whenever you are put on a prescription, that is definitely something you need to research ahead of time, because what I know is most internal medicine doctors will not tell you that information. Because I'm adjusting, I am not mentally ready to do anything about it. But my family brings it up consistently, makes jokes, send me old pics of myself, and says harsh things to my face, further damaging my mental health. Although they don't know about my diagnosis, I want them to shut up about my body. This is my family and I want to be polite about it, but I'm fed up. How should I have this conversation with them? I feel like it is very difficult to get people to understand a mental health disorder and that the medication that you are on to help curb certain side effects or ailments without discussing it is pretty hard. I don't think you should have to disclose your mental health situation to your family, but let them know, like, hey, I am a human being who lives with myself every single day, and I look at myself in the mirror and I know what I'm going through. I don't need, when I come around to people that I love and trust, who I feel like support me, these are not the words that I'm expecting to come out your mouth. So when you say a polite way to do it, I feel like approach them with kindness. Let them know, I understand what I'm going through, and I don't need you all to put me through a worse situation to help me understand what I'm going through as well. I don't think you have to disclose your mental health status to be approached with love and kindness. Please let your family know politely, hey, I'm a human being. I live with myself every day. I definitely notice that the changes that are in my body, I'm just not dealing with the best things right now, and I would appreciate if you just approach me with care. If this is your family and they love you like you say they do, having these simple words with them should not be a problem. Whatever you are going through, I hope that you are able to overcome it and be able to come out on the other side. And please, if you can, talk to a dermatologist or a licensed skin professional about the hormonal acne, because like I mentioned, sometimes these internal health physicians just don't care. And sometimes hormonal acne is completely fine. If you don't mind a couple of bumps on your face from here to there, or shoot, even a face full of bumps, that's your business. Baby, getting that mental right is what's most important. So please take care of yourself. I've struggled with the way I look most of my life, but I'm ready for my Batty Era, period. What's the first step? All the rules are fake. Whatever somebody told you about what being a bad bitch is, that shit do not exist. Somebody made that up. And just like they made that up, you can make something different up. Whatever you want to do to step into your Batty Era, do you, babe. Wear the clothes you want, wear the hair color you want, dress the way you want, do your makeup the way you want. One thing that cannot be taken away from you is confidence. Move like you already know what the fuck going on and can't nobody tell you nothing. Listen to Jen, I know because I do it every day. People say I shouldn't be on the screen, but guess what? I show up every 2 weeks on Thursday at midnight looking the baddest I possibly can. And who gonna check me, boo? And ain't nobody gonna check you. All you gotta do is show up confidently and won't nobody have nothing to say. A lot of my friends have had work done. When we go out, they get more attention than me, which I don't mind at all. Good for you. But when I state to them I am interested in dating, most times they steer the conversation to me going under the knife. At first I ignored it, but I'm starting to wonder if surgery would help my dating life. What should I do? You're going to go under the knife. You're going to risk surgery. You're going to risk getting cut open for a man, or possibly getting a man, or possibly getting a partner. I feel like there are just other things you should do. I would not prefer or suggest that you get surgery to improve your dating life. If surgery make you feel better, do that. But the idea of, I don't have a man, I should probably get surgery, take that idea out your head. You're going to get surgery. A man going to cheat on you with a girl with a big stomach and a flat butt. You don't have surgery. The man going to cheat on you with the girl that do have surgery. Don't worry about those things. Be the best version of you that you could possibly be, but don't consider life-altering surgery to up your dating prospects. I feel like, get an interest in hobby. Start fencing or something like that. Talk about adopting dogs. Like, do anything else but getting surgery. Just be more interesting than these other girls out here, which is just not hard to do. I've been spending a lot of time working on myself the past couple of years, and lately I feel like I've been stepping into a new me. How do I introduce my new self to my friends and my community? I'm worried they will be thinking I'm acting different or pretending help. As a woman who has lived 6 different lives, let me tell you, if your friends and family know exactly who you are, when you step into this new era, they gonna know already what the fuck is going on. You in a season of renewal. You've got back in tune with yourself. You are ready to meet new heights and new levels. And all your friends and family should be on board. It don't matter if you are a completely different version of who you were before. We are all always evolving, as we should be as human beings. Somebody seeing you step into a new era as your community, they should have nothing but cheers, well wishes, and cheering you on. Anybody else who got something to say or feel like you pretending or acting funny, just move them to the side. The new version of who you are just should not apply to them anymore. They won't be invited. It's access only, and their access is denied. Leave them behind. Reinvent yourself as much as possible. Without reinvention, we would not have a lot of the things that we have now. Become a new person as often as you can. Learn more whenever you can. Be different. Do different things. Stepping into a new era and reintroducing yourself to your community is really important. Do that shit, boo. I encourage you 100%. I am desperately trying to work out consistently and don't know where to start. I see you've been in the gym for a while. Any insight on your journey? Baby, the journey is long. I've been on it. And I'm going to try to stay on it as long as possible. Ebbs and fucking flows. So can I tell y'all a little secret? I have not been in the gym consistently since like December. If y'all are watching this episode, I am currently recording it in March. So that is 4 months worth of not working out. I have just gotten back in the gym and it is hard. And all I want to tell y'all about the journey is it is ongoing. Sometimes your relationship with food in the gym will change and that is okay. As far as like not knowing where to start, get a trainer. There are people who are professional individuals at helping you start your fitness journey. Consult with them. I feel like so many people do not flourish or do well in the gym simply because they are trying to do it on their own. One thing about a trainer is maybe it's because it's their passion, maybe it's because you're paying them, but they are 100% committed to you doing well on your fitness journey. And because of that, they're going to push you to your limits and they're going to make sure that you are making strides to perform and do well. So to start, I would definitely say get a trainer. That's exactly how I started. I worked with the trainer for maybe a year and a half before I started working out by myself. And what I can say is when I started to work out by myself, that's kind of when things started to dwindle. So my trainer, if you're watching this, you might see me real soon, but definitely consult with a professional. If you don't know where to start, I feel like the gym can sometimes just be overwhelming. Work with somebody who already know what they're doing. That helped me, and I definitely think it can help you. At my grown age of 30, I am just not reaching body neutrality, but you know, I am a Twitter girl. I have had this Twitter for quite some time, so I got a lot of tweets about my body. Like I said, I struggle with my body image for a very long time. Some are good, some are bad, but you know, I'm going to take it to the tweets. This tweet says, being fat so crazy, I be forgetting to put makeup on my other chin. Luckily, now that I have elevated, I do not have to worry about putting makeup on my other chin no more. I got makeup artists for that. Shout out to every makeup artist who has beat me for Ask Jen. But speaking of makeup, I need to make my way up out of here. Thank y'all so much for watching Ask Jen. I love y'all. Thank y'all for watching and subscribing always. Like, comment, let me know some other things. And if you have questions, you always know I'm the girl that can answer. I'll see y'all later. Bye.